Hello, seniors and senior parents. This is Tim Carter, Superintendent of Wilson Central School District, just sending a message out for some end of the year announcements. First of all, I want to say thank you for your patience, and as we get the end of the year events together, we're going to continue to send out either video messages from myself or Mr. Galgovich, the high school principal, or emails and things like that through our Blackboard Connect system. But I wanted to give this email. First of all, I want to just remind seniors and parents that prom is Friday, June 4th. I made that announcement at the last couple Friday videos. Tickets are going to go on sale pretty shortly, somewhere around the week of May 17th. We are going to have to limit the amount of people that are going to be at the prom to 175 students. We'll prioritize our seniors and then move to our juniors. But like I said, prom is June 4th. Tickets will go on sale somewhere around the week of May 17th. Information should go out next week. The prom is going to be at Spring Lake Winery, and it'll begin at 6 o'clock. Graduation is going to be June 26th. That's a Saturday. It'll be at 9 o'clock at Art Park. Right now we're planning on using the outdoor venue, which is the outdoor amphitheater. That means that that'll allow us to be able to have more people at graduation. Right now we have two separate options for graduation. Either we have one graduation ceremony in which we can go up to 500 guests, which would be plenty. We typically have around 380, 390 guests at the graduation ceremony. The second option is to have two graduation ceremonies, and those would be limited to under 200 per ceremony. And the reason we are planning two options is based on New York State guidance. If we go over 200 and stay under 500 guests, we are allowed to do that, but we would have to remain social distance, which we'll take care of that. But we also have to collect vaccine information and or a negative COVID test prior to entering into the venue, and that's a state guideline right now. Now, I will tell you that the governor made some announcements just this week, Monday, about changing those numbers. So that may change as the next couple weeks go by. As those changes happen, if we are allowed to go up to 500 without doing vaccine information, I'll get a message out to you. But as of right now, we're planning on either doing two smaller ceremonies or one ceremony for more people. And if we go with more people above 200, under 500, we're looking at collecting vaccine information or negative COVID tests. Much more information on that to come, depending on where the guidance is. As of right now, we're looking for cap and gown distributions to be on the following dates. For cohort A students, cap and gown distribution will be on May 18th during their homeroom. For cohort D students, that cap and gown distribution will be May 19th at the main office between 8 a.m. and 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. Main office of the high school. May 19th for cohort D students. May 20th is going to be cohort B students, and that'll be distributed during homeroom also. That's the cap and gown information. I'm going to have an informational meeting, Mr. Galgovich and I, and along with Mr. Roth, the athletic director and assistant principal at the high school. We're going to have an informational meeting on Monday, May 17th at 6 o'clock. It'll be an interactive type of informational meeting. The three of us will do a presentation on where we are with the guidance for graduation and end of the year events, and then we'll give an opportunity for anyone to ask questions and things like that. Again, that'll be open to all senior parents. We'll send a link out. If we are limited to the number of links and people that can join, we'll be fine. If your child would like to listen in, they can sit right next to you while we're having that conversation, but we're not going to send links out to students and parents. We're going to do one link out to each parent. That link will go out in the morning of, it'll be a Google Meet. It'll go out the morning of the 17th for that evening, 6 o'clock. We'll do a parent informational meeting just for senior parents and seniors to talk about graduation. I'll go through the two options, let you know which one we're leaning for, get people's feedback. as we're going forward, but I wanted to make sure at least I gave you the two options we're thinking of, either the one ceremony or the two ceremonies, depending on the number and state guidance. Again, hopefully by then there'll be some change in that. I'll keep you posted. I want to thank you for listening in to this event. There's much more information to come on end of the year ceremonies for seniors, senior night, class night. All of those things will be coming forthcoming. But as plans are being made, we'll get that information out to you. I want to thank you and have a great evening.